everyone, my name is Vintage Jennifer and today I'm gonna let you experience our Kawasan adventure. Let's get started! Kawasan Falls is a three-stage cascade of clear turquoise water from mountain springs located in the jungles of the Cebu island. The waterfall is considered as a pearl of the Philippines and is located in Barangay Matutinao, Bajan, at the southwest part of the province. It is also just an hour away from Walwal, which makes it an ideal nature side trip after a day at the beach. Indeed, you get pleasure from the road to the waterfall. Look at that, crystal-like water, such a panoramic view. And yes, you're right, looks like a paradise. There you go. The water from Kawasan Falls comes from the Kabukalan Spring and passes through the Matutinao River and Tanat Strait. The Kawasan Falls is managed by the local government. They work hand in hand with the locals to make sure that waterfalls is regularly maintained and well preserved. Our trip to Kawasan is one of the most affordable. The entrance fee to Kawasan Falls is only 40 pesos, that's less than $1. If you decided to take a dip in the pool, life jackets can be rented for 50 pesos only, that's $1.10 per person. For the bamboo rafts, yes, they are available for only 300 pesos, that's $6.60. These rafts can take you to the base of the waterfalls where one can have a relaxing shower massage. The pressure from the water is quite strong, thus creating a soothing feeling to the back muscles. The rafts can hold 15 to 20 people at a time. Renting a cottage and a picnic table cost around 500 pesos, and that's $11, while tourists want to stay over for the night can also rent overnight cottages ranging from 800 to 2,000, and we got ours for just 1,000. For travel tips, if you are bringing a lot of things to the waterfalls, you can hire one of the locals to help you carry them around for 100 pesos. That's $2.20. The price varies depending on the person. The nature forest trail to the first main waterfalls is an uphill track about 1.5 kilometers long. Be sure to pack lots of fluids. Aside from the gift shop, there are several vendors and stalls that sells very affordable printed t-shirts, beaded necklace, and other Kawasan Falls souvenirs in the area. You might want to try some. Right now we're on the top of the first level of Kawasan Waterfalls. As you can see, we're surrounded with trees, perfect for nature lovers like us. And 30 feet below is the blue turquoise water. Yes, this is actually unfiltered, so this is what you'll see when you get there. This is one of the best view, guys. Alright, so we're gonna give you a quick walk from the second level to the first level waterfalls. Yes, we actually rented an overnight cottage in the second level waterfalls. I'd advise you to stay there because the place is less dense, it's not touristy, so you get to enjoy the place and the view quietly. and we're just right next to the waterfalls. Such a very panoramic view. As you can see, there are actually micro falls right there. It's not safe to swim, so it's why there are no people swimming down the area. Another one. It's awesome. So just be careful with the trail. It sometimes gets slippery and it's rough. There are a lot of rock stones everywhere and it's kind of narrow. So what you need to do is just to make sure you get hold of the plant or the roots right next to you. But it's actually a very fun experience. Alright, so we're almost down to the first level. That was actually a 5-minute walk, 5 to 10 minutes depending on your pace. Right there. Alright. And finally, we reached the first level. Alright, so we reached our destination and we're already here at first level of Kawasan Falls. Look at the water, it's so calm, serene, and it's 40 meters deep. Yes, it's very deep. You can actually just swim there, but it's advisable to wear your life vest. And this is where you get to ride the raft. It's just that it wasn't available at that time because during this time it's just 6 a.m. in the morning, so there are less people and you get to enjoy this place, the whole place by yourself. Welcome to the second level of Kawasan Falls. As you can see, there are actually twin waterfalls behind us. This is the second level, though it's not as tall as the first one, but it is as beautiful. Behind us is the cottage we stayed. So we're actually heading to the third level waterfall of Kawasan, and we're trying to climb all the way up. That's 30 to 40 steps away from the bottom. There, that's our view. Look at that. Yes, it's kind of steep actually. Alright, so we're trying to see how the second level waterfall looks like from the top. We're gonna show it to you in a bit. It's right there. It's kind of slippery, so be careful. There, that's the second level waterfall view from the top. You can see twin falls, and the other one is on the left side. That's the third falls. That's where they usually jump during canyoneering. Alright, I hope you enjoy the view. If you're adventurous, you shouldn't miss out on some canyoneering activities while visiting this place. If you have your own equipment, it's possible to do it on your own. Like what we're doing right now. We're actually just exploring the place by ourselves and asking the guide, asking help from the locals for direction. They're actually very friendly and helpful. Most people come here for a day trip, and if you come here later today, you should know that it gets quite dark when the sun sets. You don't have to be scared or anything, but it can be good to bring flashlight if you stay until the sunset, since it will be dark on your way back. The Falls of Kawasan is a great day trip for families. Couples like us, solo travelers, and basically anyone who wants to enjoy the beauty of nature and maybe even some adventure by canyoneering or swimming into the water. The waterfalls make up the Matutina River system, which has been awarded many times as the cleanest inland body of water in the country. The water coming from the falls is clean and crystal clear. The river bank will lead you to the very heart of Kawasan Falls. Along the way, you can view several wild tropical plants, birds, and monkeys. The area is surrounded by lush, green rainforests, and its magical landscape is a true paradise. Magical landscape of the falls is very cool and refreshing, an ideal paradise to anyone who loves and wants to get intimate with nature. Enjoy the cold swim in the fresh, crystal clear spring water of these great waterfalls. At the highest accessible point, the source can be found. It is called the Kabukalan, the source. The fresh water rushes from a small cave and pours over the stone. Climbing up to the Kabukalan needs a bit extra energy because it's quite far from the second level. We were almost lost trying to find our way to the third level. Good thing a local helped us. He provided us direction and said that it's safe to swim through the waters. So we followed his advice and we enjoyed the place even more. The dry and rainy season is the best time to visit Kawasan Falls. If you're looking for canyoneering things to do, then avoid the rainy season. At that time, edges of rocks are too slippery. In terms of what time of the day to visit, we recommend early morning. Kawasan Falls, one among the foremost famous waterfalls within the Philippines, which suggests it gets jam-packed. So we recommend arriving before 9 a.m. to beat the crowds, which suggests you owe to have the place to yourself for a bit. The final waterfall is another 15 minutes of walking from the second. We almost thought that we were lost. However, finally we did reach it. It was most definitely worth the extra walking. Not everyone knows that 3 waterfalls exist in this location, and as such, the final waterfall is typically quiet. This is also the location where the Kawasan Falls tour for canyoneering commences. So in my opinion, we think it is worth visiting all 3. There is a nice area to rest with benches along with a rope to swing from. Remember, it is a long walk back, so enjoy the area before heading back down to the entrance. So it's a beautiful dark green man-made pool with crystal clear water. We stopped here briefly but decided to carry on up to the 3rd level at the top and stay ahead of the crowds. After the very tiresome trek, we're now here at the 3rd level of Kawasan Falls. Look at the water, it's so crystal clear. The place is very quiet, so we get to enjoy it ourselves. Overall, this waterfall is 1 in a million and should absolutely not be missed. With that being said, it's one of the major tourist attractions on Cebu, so it gets extremely busy very quickly. So we found sunrise to be a good time to get a few minutes in before anyone else arrives. So that's just basically me, like a kid, goofing around, enjoying the waterfall slide. It's a very fun and memorable experience. Right, and here's my partner, Gian. He has a different perspective of doing the slide. There you go. Alright, so that's the water. It's aquamarine. The current is not that strong, so you can just easily swim through it. Alright, and here's a different perspective. Yay! As one of Cebu's pride, and indeed it lived up to its name. Perfect place for a quick getaway. With its pristine blue waters, it magically washes away the stressful days. Truly a true definition of beauty and adventure. That's Kawasan Falls. thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed our quick Kawasan adventure. Please watch our next vlog for another DIY travel. See ya! Take care! Bye!